What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing a Thestral from Harry Potter. Let's begin today's lesson by adding some guidelines to help with the symmetry of our drawing. We're going to start over on the left side of our page, draw a vertical line, starting from the very top, come all the way down towards the bottom. Now in the center, draw another line going across from left to right. Now I'm going to use these two lines to help us create a circle on the top left side of our page. So from the center, let's step up. It's going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's take that same distance down towards the bottom. Now we want to repeat that across this horizontal line. So taking the distance from the center towards the left and then the right side. Now we're going to loosely connect each of the center points with a curve to create a circle. So let's start with the top left. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to get the right size and placement. Let's go to the top right side of our circle. We're going to slope the head coming down and then out to right about there. Let's go to the bottom of our circle. We're just going to slope this down gradually out towards the edge of the beak. Now we're going to go back to the center of our main circle, draw a smaller circle. We're going to extend this down underneath the head and back up towards the top. On the top right side, sketch another smaller circle for the eye. Now I'm going to come down to the bottom of the eye. We're going to draw a straight angle line going up and then out towards the left, towards the edge of the horn. And then from here, it's going to angle this down and then in towards the top of our circle. Let's go to the bottom of our main circle, curve the neck, going out and then down towards the bottom. Let's go to the back. We're just going to round out the back of the head, coming around and in, and we'll bend that down. Now we want to go back to the front and curve the beak. So starting up here, it's going to round this out, come down towards the bottom, curve this up and then in. Now right at the top of this curve, angle this down towards the chin, angle up towards the bottom. Now I want to create that opening along the front of the head. So up here from the top of the beak, bend this in, round this out, and then go back out towards the edge. Now that we captured the main shape of the head, we're going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have our clean drawing, I'm going to go back and just refine the shape. Let's start by bending out this horn. Starting from the base, go up and across, and then bend that down towards the tip. Come up towards the top of the head. I'm just going to extend this across toward the top of the eye. Let's add some shape to the eye. So from the bottom, bend this up and forward, back in. I'm just going to go around the eye and add a point along the left side. Now over on the left side, I'm going to sketch a small circle of the eye. Let's go and add the cheeks, bending this out, come down the side, then bend that back out towards the bottom. Going to round at the front of the neck. And we're going to add a seam across the back of the head. Just want that same curve coming down. Add some shape to the front of the head. Just adding a little bit of detail inside the face. Now we want to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us refine the shape and darken up our contrast. So we start with the eyes first, just working our way up and just adding some wrinkles and folds as we go. So continue to add some more details going around the eye. And you want to try to stay loose during this phase, not getting too rigid or detailed. And just adding those wrinkles around the eye. Just adding that deep socket. Now from the eye, we're just going to work our way out. I'm just going to add some folds across the back of the head, coming in. Now I'm going to go in and start darkening up our contrast, starting with the eyes. I'm going to darken out that inside socket. Now I just want to fade this out towards the right, adding those wrinkles as we go, and then just working our way up and then out. Now once I reach this stage in tracing out my contours, I want to start adding some shading. Now I'm going to position my light source from the top right side of my page going across our character, so the shadows will sit along the bottom side. Now I'm switching to my 2mm pencil and we're going to add in some shadows across the bottom. Let's start with the horn. Just going to darken up the bottom edge and then just fade that up towards the top right. We're also using this opportunity to add some more detail and shape to our character. I'm just going to darken up the back edge of the head and just fade that in towards this line. And you can see that I'm not spending too much detail with this shading. So I'm going to roughly go in and just add some shadows and tones. Also adding that shadow underneath the head and then fading that down. Now you can start pushing in some of these details by adding a shadow across the top and just blending that down. So we create a deeper socket. Also adding a shadow across the bottom of the jaw. Now in this next phase, I want to go in and start adding some fine details. Just going to add a little bit of texture inside that horn. And these lines are also going to help define the shape of that horn. Giving it a bit of roundness on the edges. Also adding a few cracks. Now I'm just going to finish off my drawing by adding a little bit more detail and textures, and always be sure to sign my artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a Thestral from Harry Potter. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hey everyone, if you really want to discover your artistic potential, then join our Club Masterclass membership. For just $1 a month, you'll gain instant access to exclusive members-only drawing tutorials, virtual art camps, and much, much more. Join our thriving community of passionate artists just like you and let your creativity soar. So just click that link in the description and I'll see you in the club.